and I'm just enjoying
For sure.
life. Yeah.
For sure, man. Akwaba, welcome back.
Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, back in Ghana, I know you haven't been here very long. A couple of days. Besides the weather, that's
Yeah, I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
Besides the weather, how's everything? Have you had some fufu?
I've had some fufu, but I haven't had some fufu from my family, so I'm not gonna count it. It only counts when you have it from your family.
From home, yeah.
So I'm going to my auntie this Saturday, so
for sure
I'm gonna enjoy it then.
For sure, man. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, man. But I mean, well, we've been keeping up with you from time to time. I know we interact on social media. The music has just gotten better and better and better. How has it been like since we last spoke in terms of growth and the terrain?
Wow, I would say in terms of growth, major growth. Just musically, the way my music sounds, the way my voice sounds, the way I perform, the way I release my music, I think everything is just way better than it was then. Not saying that it wasn't good then, but it's way better.
Yeah,
it's way
for
better.
sure.
Yeah.
I was listening to the song that we're playing, Control, right, in the background. And I noticed that the sound has changed a little bit. I think back a few years ago, it wasn't this mellow.
No,
it wasn't this mellow.
Yeah,
so the sound has changed a little bit.
True.
And I love it. Me, I'm an R&B head, so
Okay. Yeah, because we already connected on that same note. So
yes, indeed.
Yeah.
I actually wish you had come to Ghana earlier. Like we did our third installment of Awutey Lounge. We have a show
wow, okay, dope.
called Awutey Lounge. And we have, because Awutey has been big this year.
Yeah.
Some of the biggest artists in Ghana now, Awutey. I mean,
Awutey,
the biggest artist from Ghana is Awutey.
Yeah.
Shout out Amare, doing it on the world stage. So it fits right in. I love it. I love the blend. How have you found merging these elements together?
Well, I think in the beginning it was more about connecting to my roots. So I was more leaning towards, okay, what is an African sound? Let me do that. And when I got used to it, I mastered it a little bit. Then I started to incorporate my own things, and R&B is that's just my thing. That's the way I write, the way I think, the way music is supposed to sound to me is R&B. So I decided to add that into it more. I heard the past couple of albums Wizkid released, and it was also leaning more towards the R&B. And I liked how he did it because it still sounds very African. So. Yeah, that's my explanation.
It just fits.
It fits.
Fit like a glove. Absolutely, I love it. I was telling somebody, as aggregators of the genre, right, and as I don't want to use the word gatekeepers because we don't keep any. But as custodians of the culture, let me say that. Just looking at how Afrobeats has progressed and grown, I was telling somebody, I was like, because obviously our immediate reference of Afrobeats are the Nigerians. You have to give them the credit for that. Even though Afrobeat originated in Ghana.
Yeah, facts.
They did a great job at marketing it to the world, right?
Yeah, for sure.
I was telling somebody that they did such a great job at marketing it to the world that people don't even realize that they are now doing whatever they want to do. Like whatever sound they want to do.
It's not even...
And people still think it's Afrobeats. Like that's how great a job that they've done in marketing the genre. That people don't even realize that a Burna Boy veered off and is doing proper R&B. Wizkid is doing R&B. All these other, and then now we have the world, like Chris Brown and all these guys who are actually now delving back into the Afrobeats and trying to, relate.
Take from that.
It's quite awesome just to see the full circle moment,
it's very interesting to see it. I think it's a good thing that the Nigerians put it on a world stage like that, the Afrobeats thing. And I think because of the Afrobeats thing being so big, it's creating a place for other artists to be like, okay, I know Afrobeat is the thing right now. Everyone is putting all Africans under it, but this is my sound, and this is a little different.
Exactly.
So even though you're going to be placed under the Afrobeats umbrella, I am hearing people being very experimental. Like people are trying different things, different sounds.
And Awutey has been a very big part of that. You know, like you say, people have found themselves within the genre.
Exactly.
And because of the marketing, it's made it easier for people to be introduced to their sound.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Which is beautiful. It's beautiful. Because at first people looked at Africa for a certain type of sound. So if they hear like Africans doing R&B and all, it's like, oh, these guys, they're just trying to copy, they're just like the West. Yeah. But then now, I don't want to say like African R&B, but like R&B from Africa has a uniqueness to it.
Yeah,
like you said.
Yeah.
It's R&B, but it's very African.
Yeah.
You know, like if you look at Thames, you look at some of the, you know, the accents are in there, the wording, it's just beautiful.
Yeah, it is beautiful. It is beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, even if I listen to Thames songs are like, if you can just strip the beat and only hear the vocals, or
it's like a healing.
It's like it's something special. Man. Yeah. It's like it's very special.
Beautiful.
So
Absolutely. Yeah. Now, I mean, coming back to your music right here, with all these inspirations and, you know, growths within the genre and all that, how's that, you know, influenced you specifically on the direction you want to go?
Well, that's a good question. Well, how it's influenced me is, like I said, trying to put more of my own style into it. So not necessarily... Because there's a template now. Yeah. There's an Afrobeat template, you know, where when the drums come in, that's when the chorus comes in. Yeah. You know, there's a template of, if you use these sounds, it sounds a little Burna Boy-esque, so you're gonna get a little attention because it sounds like this. Yeah. But I don't like working like that. I like people to like me for me. Yeah. So I just choose to go the other way. Yeah. That's it.
Absolutely.
And also when I'm working with producers, I think a few days ago, I was in the studio with a producer, Hubert Beats, a producer from Ghana. I met him that day for the first time. But we made something, and he was also asking like, how do you get to your sound like this? Because it sounds very African, but it is R&B-ish. And I was like, it's just... For me, all it is I need the R&B feel, but the African drums. Right. And then we're good to go.
Yeah.
That's it.
And that also helps you carve your identity within yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, which is brilliant, actually. I'm hoping the next time you're around, it will be probably around the perfect timing, so we put you on, and you'd love that show.
Yeah, man. That show. Sure.
Yes, indeed. So, I mean, in terms of album... Are we working on something?
Yeah, so my album is coming out on the 25th of February. Next year. It's called Mr. Awutey.
I like the... first of all, I like the name. Yeah. That is a class.
Yeah.
Class.
That's why I made it like that. Yeah.
And I love the date as well. Yeah. It's right in between that, you know, that water flow of February right into March. I love it. It seems like it's very... perfectly planned out.
Yeah, it is perfectly planned out. I've been working with the producer Yello Music, Dutch producer. We've been working for like the past 2 years, and it's finished. And I can tell you, like, this is the best music I've ever made. People haven't heard anything of keeping it in the raps because I'm really, 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 really proud of what we did. Yeah. And I think this is it's going to touch a lot of people. Yeah. It's not. I'm a young person, but it's not just music. This is universal. Yeah. Any person is going to like this. Yeah. So,
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah. Now, and in terms of social media has kind of changed the game, you know. I was just talking to my DJ AJ real quick. In some respects, it's ruined the game, I think.
I understand what you're saying.
Because we were just talking about, in fact, we started the show with some R&B records, and people were like jamming and loving it. And AJ asked me a question. He's like, we played a Wale song. He's like, where's Wale? And I said, I don't know. Where's Wale? And AJ's like, he's been releasing music, but it's not going anywhere. And I said, it reminds me of Neo's situation 2 years ago. Because Neo released a project. It's on YouTube with music videos, everything. 4 banger songs. But the radio didn't pick it up. No. It didn't chart. It didn't go anywhere. No. And I was telling AJ about it, and he's like, it's the internet, man. Yeah. It's the internet. Because now, all of this whole year, last year, we've been playing Sexy Red, we've been playing...
Yeah, it's good. It's what we're being fed, you know?
Bro, it's what
the algorithm.
It's the algorithm. What I mean? Yeah. So I was like, yo, there's something wrong somewhere, man. There's something wrong somewhere.
It's hard. It is hard because the internet, but at the same time, I also see it as a blessing because people that really want to find your music and really want to, they're gonna.
That's
find
actually what I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you. I know the questionable aspect of it.
Yeah.
But how have you benefited from this new door that has been opened of kind courtesy of the internet?
I think the best way I have benefited from it is the direct to consumer thing. I have a way of working that if not, like my album releasing in February, I'm doing something small with it that people can get it physically.
Yeah.
So there's a new thing out now. I don't know if a lot of artists are going to start using it, but I'm saying it here first.
Yeah.
So there's a new thing out now that it's like a little small compact disc, and you can put your project on it. People can buy it from you, and all they have to do is hold it up to their smartphone, and then they get all the songs on their phone.
Oh,
that's the direct to consumer. Yeah, that's the next step in because of all the things that come with streaming and people not being paid enough and
that's coming.
The whole blah blah blah. So
I like it.
That's an idea of mine I wanna use, and something like that is you're always gonna make more money if you do something like that than with streaming. Yeah. If I do that and I sell, let's say one for $1 million is a big, but for $10, I will have made more than I would ever make with releasing 10 albums. Yeah. Let me say it like that.
That is true.
And now I have a base of people that I know always regularly check my stuff. Yeah. There's a group app. I keep people updated. Yeah. So I think that's the best way to go now. Yeah. Not to, like, if you have the hype, it's amazing. Yeah. And you should use it. I'm not talking against it. Yeah. But if you don't have it, I don't think you should necessarily go looking for it. I think you should more focus on the people that fuck with you. Yeah. Sorry to say it like that, but focus on the people that really want to work with you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Let's listen. I want us to listen to your second song. Is it By My Side?
Yeah, My Side.
My Side. I keep saying By My. I don't know why.
My Side.
My Side. Yeah. When did you release this one?
So My Side, I released this song. Wow, that's a good question. In February. Okay. I released the song in February. Okay. It's actually a featuring with Jessica Gaspar. Okay. It's a songstress. She is a songstress from Brazil.
Wow.
Yeah. She's an amazing songstress. Go check her out. I love it. Yeah, we made the song, so I'm doing my my Afro vibes, and she's coming in with her Brazilian Portuguese. It's a beautiful song.
I like the intercontinental link up right there. That's dope right there. Yes, indeed. So let's rock that one, and we'll talk about the one that we're currently pushing as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this one. Kwabena Awutey on this one. It's called My Side. My Side. Check it out. The world has gone very, very... I'm telling you, the internet is ruining everything. Yeah, man, we need to get back to our shit.
Yeah, like, it is.
We need to get back to our tangible copies, all these things.
Exactly.
We need to get back to it, honestly. Because the internet, streaming, all these things.
It's destroying the art form. Yeah, it is.
Messed up.
It is. And that's the same way I feel.
And you put in so much and don't get as much back.
Exactly.
That's what it is. Like.
And the thing is, because of streaming and everything, it's like people are afraid to take chances and just say, you know what, a week or a month before, you can buy it with me first, and then after that I'll put it on streaming. Because if it's gonna stream, it's gonna stream. So you shouldn't worry about.
That's what it is. You
know, the people. It's see and be seen.
It's insane. And now, I feel like now it's like what's happening in the music business. It's like what used to happen with the drug business. In the sense that the labels are the drug dealers. Yeah. And now the labels will be like, play this him. Don't play his music. Don't give this guy a chance.
I want this product to be selling well. So let's shelf this one. Yeah.
And then now the shit music gets all the awards, all of the whatever. And now you've drowned out all the good artists.
And now the younger people are looking at the shit music like, oh, that's successful.
And they're making that shit music. Okay. You feel what I mean? So it's like drug dealers who have cornered the market and are running the system. Right now, even here in Ghana, one of the things that they've been doing is you release a project, when they listen to it and they realize that it's a good project, it's a great project, it can stream well, then they offer you like $5,000 for the entire project.
Yeah, but
because they have the playlist.
Yeah.
So they take it, they don't playlist it,
and they are gonna make all
like,
the money. Yeah.
Bro, and the thing is, a nigga from here has not seen $5,000.
No, facts. So you're gonna take
that's
it.
some money. Yeah. And then they'll also think about it like, if I do it on my own, I'll end up putting so much in, I won't even get like $100.
Yeah.
So why not take the $5,000 and give that shit to you? But then the money they will make, and they have the links to the sync deals and all this shit.
And when you don't work with them anymore, it's like
cut you off.
You lose your Spotify account. You lose, like I've seen a lot of Ghanaian artists losing.
They took my music off. What do you call it? This kid took my music off all the platforms, Instagram, everywhere.
Oh wow!
All because of that.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's insane.
That's crazy.
It's insane, bro. What's happening now? It's mad. Mad, bro.
Wow.
Incredible sound right there, and of course that is my side. You can definitely stream it. I mean, it is up, right?
Yeah, it's up. It's all out, man.
All digital.
All digital platforms. Yeah. Like if you're in Ghana and you're using Boomplay or Audiomack, do your thing. But if you're here and you're using Apple Music, like everything, man.
Yes,
like it's everywhere. Just type it in, you'll find it.
Yeah, man, most definitely. Now let's talk about December. It is a big one. December, lots of shows and all that. I know you're here to just relax, but you know, maybe you might be popping up somewhere, a place or two.
If I'm popping up somewhere, people can find it on my socials. For now, there's nothing on the schedule.
Okay.
I do have a video plan that I'm shooting for the album.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm working on.
Word.
I'm getting in the studio with Hubert Beats. I'm gonna record some songs with Agbeshi. I'm putting it out now. I'm trying to do a project with Agbeshi, but he's being a little stubborn, you know. I understand, but I'm putting it out here, and then later on I'm gonna message him like, yo, I put it out in the world. So
you know, put it out.
I'm trying to do something because we have a song. It's called Designer. You can go check it out.
Yeah.
And I just feel like we can do like a joint project. Where he raps and I do the singing, and I think it would be very nice.
For sure. I have a couple of artists I'd also like to throw in the mix that I think you should
link up
with.
Yes, let's go.
For sure. I think they're making some amazing music. Notche is one. I'll link you to that. I think Reggie has the link up.
Yes.
Right? Notche. We'll definitely link you to that, to him. There's a couple of guys who also do some great things. But in your, do you have, since you're here, I don't know how much longer you'll be here. But any goals for Ghanaian link-ups? You know, who are like, if you could narrow it down to like three?
If I could narrate my three favorite Ghanaian artists,
or artists you'd want to collaborate with right now.
Okay, I think I've always wanted to collaborate with Calvin Boy. I think he's an amazing artist.
That'd be dope.
And I think we could make a good song together.
Yeah.
Other than that, it's very hard for me to get on the spot. I'll just name artists I've been listening to and I like. I like Kojo Black a lot. I like Darko Vibes. I like his last album.
Yeah.
It's not too. It's also very out. You know. Yeah. I like Darko Vibes a lot.
He was a headliner at our.
Dope.
Awutey 3.
Dope. Yeah. I like Darko Vibes a lot. He has a dope sound. I just like how he does it. How he does music.
Yeah. So there's a possible collaboration there.
It would fit very well. So
man.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, I'm looking forward to all the music that's going to come up and all that. Let's talk about a new one.
Okay.
That's we just dropped. Getting ready for the album next February.
Yeah.
You know, so far, I've loved the cohesion in the sound. You know, is that the same with the new one?
With the new song, the song you mean Dancy?
Yeah, Dancy.
Yeah, it's in the same vibe. It's laid back, but not too slow.
Yeah.
It has the same flavor, man.
Yeah.
That's just the sound I've been on, and I'll be on for a while.
I love it. Don't change it. I love it. I love the sound. Honestly, I love the sound. It is. I feel like with you've always been ahead of the times, and people have caught on. Because now that you're here, And I don't know if you've been listening to Ghanaian music from January to now.
Yes.
But you have been ahead of this sound a long time, and now we have aligned.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? So you're like right in there.
And
it works. It works. So I mean, just keep doing what you're doing.
Thank you for giving me those props, man.
Yeah, man. No, I mean, I always remember because I remember from a couple of years ago, and I keep track. And I'm like, oh no, this is where we're at right now. Yeah, for sure. Keep up with that one.
Yes.
Well, let's give it a listen, and on the flip side, we'll definitely talk about socials and how people can link up as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, give this one a listen. It's called Dancy.
Yeah, Dancy.
Dancy. All right. Kwabena Awutey, and of course, remember the album is February 25th.
Yes.
Mr. Awutey.
Produced by Yello Music.
Yo, I can't wait for that one, man. Can't wait for that one. Absolutely.
This is YFM. Official frequency for the young and young at heart.
You know, another avenue you should also try and explore. Two avenues. One is probably doing like a personal documentary, you know, around your music. The sound in the Netherlands, the connection to Ghana.
To Ghana, yes.
That's one.
Yeah.
And then your music will score that.
Yeah.
That's one.
Yeah, that's
just, you know, I think that'll be a unique way to like put it out there.
Yeah.
Two, what do you call it? Sync deals. You know, especially like movies, series.
Yes.
Your music works so well within that space, you know. Describing vibes, describing.
Yeah, exactly.
So I don't know if you guys have like access to the agents who do those.
No, not necessarily.
It seems to be very gate kept quite. You know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like sync deals. There's a lot of gatekeeping there.
I've heard of a few people that are in charge of distributing the sync deals here. Yeah. And they are not. They're not open to.
They're not accessible at all, bro. It's crazy. Like I've heard about that. Like it's very gated. You know.
You know, but I ignore those things, man. There's always a way.
I feel you.
I think there's always a way.
Yeah, I feel you.
So, so that's very true, man. It's being gatekept for sure.
I'll send you a couple of contacts, yeah?
Okay, cool.
And then you just check them out, see what you guys can do.
Okay, dope.
Together. I think it's,
dope.
I think it's great.
I'm gonna do it for sure.
Darko Vibes, I think I have his manager's number. Reg, do you have his manager's number?
No, I wasn't the one who spoke to him.
It was me, right? Because she saw me at the thing and she walked up to me and she was saying I was speaking to her. I can't remember speaking to her, but she was the one saying it. Yeah, I think I'm the one, yeah. Darko Vibes. I'll ask about it.
Yeah,
there's also a girl, yeah?
Yeah.
There's a girl that I think you Titi Owusu.
Yeah, I've heard of her. Yes.
I think you should. That's another thing that I think you should. You should be doing, right?
Yes.
A lot of these fast rising artists, you get what I mean?
Work with them.
Get some music. You don't even have to release it now.
Yeah.
You can keep it. Stock it. You get what I mean? Because Titi Owusu, she's next up. That girl, she's going.
Yeah, she's dope, man. I've seen a few things.
For sure. There's a girl, Haven. She's also on the rise. Fast rising. LC Raz, she's a rapper. She's a rapper.
I haven't heard of her.
And S the Legend, also she just recently got signed.
Okay, dope.
There's a lot of them that are like shooting on Ara the J.
He took off as well. Yeah.
He took off this year. Still very humble guy, very accessible. He was here yesterday. He's doing a concert and all that. So you know all these. I'll link it to our top DJ here, DJ Kes. I don't know if you met her.
No, I haven't.
She has a lot of these links. So you know. She will love your music. She plays your type of music on the Y Lounge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, dope. Yeah, I'm open to connect, man.
Yeah.
You know,
All of these
I have my
collaborations.
equipment with me, so I can just record in the house. It's
Exactly.
like I'm just ready to go, man.
All these collaborations, you know, and it widens your
my scope.
your scope, widens your following, all of these things. It's just, you see, Ghana, we suffer from one thing only. That's the only reason why a lot of the times, a lot of Ghanaians are trying to get the right credit.
Yeah.
The reason why we're always trying so hard to say, yo, we're first. Yo,
we did this.
You know why? It's because we don't collaborate.
Yeah, facts.
That's our number one thing. You see, our system conditioned us to. We're wrapping it up now. Our system conditioned us to compete.
Yeah.
Not to collaborate.
Not to collaborate. Yeah.
So that thing has really messed with us.
Yeah.
So all the time we're always trying to justify why we are important.
Yes.
When if we had collaborated, everybody would just say,
everyone is important. Yeah. Facts.
Dates to remember: 25th of February. I will be there, Mr. Awutey.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I didn't ask. I didn't keep up with you early enough. Like I would have been on the album. You get me? I would have made the album.
Hey, you're not lying. You're not lying.
I didn't ask early enough.
You're not lying.
I'd have
But
made
listen,
it,
I'm dropping enough projects now that you mentioned it.
Yeah, word.
I'm gonna hit you up.
Word. We'll definitely jump in on that, man.
Yeah,
absolutely. 25th of February, 2025.
Yeah.
Look out for that album,
Yes.
Mr. Awutey. It is going to, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem. Absolutely.